Today on the brown table, something that audibly made me say what the heck when I saw it at the supermarket. Except I didn't say heck. As you can see, we have from Candy Pop a Sour Patch Kids popcorn hybrid. I really don't know what else to call it. It seems to be an unholy mix of Sour Patch Kids and popcorn. Now look, I'm not against combining things with popcorn. Take some caramel corn or kettle corn, whatever you call it, sweet popcorn. Mix that with some cheese popcorn, it goes great. Take some regular buttered popcorn, add some peanut M&Ms to it, you're gonna have a great time. But Sour Patch Kids on popcorn? It's gonna take some convincing. Apparently, according to the internet, this is a popular mix. I've never done it before, and it seems a bit weird if I think about it flavor profile-wise. Let's take a look at the packaging here. It's 150 calories per serving. It's made with non-GMO corn and it's low sodium because if you're buying candy popcorn hybrids, you're definitely worried about your sodium intake. And of course, it's made in America. What other country would produce such an abomination? It's made with Sour Patch Kid bits, so it's not like it's giant chunks of Sour Patch Kids. It's not just whole Sour Patch Kids and popcorn thrown into a bag. No, they have dismembered the Sour Patch Kids and genetically grafted them onto the popcorn, so this will be interesting. It's important to know that this is enlarged to show texture because people will complain about anything even if it seems obvious that they will not be this big in real life. If we flip it over here and take a look, it's sour than sweet like Sour Patch Kids. But popcorn is not sour than sweet, so that makes it a bit more concerning to me. We have the Candy Pop popcorn and a whole bunch of Sour Patch Kids on here. If we take a look at the nutritional facts, 5 servings a container, the serving size is about 1.25 cups, so not bad. And the calories, as you would expect, are quite high. Usually popcorn by itself, with no butter, sugar, or salt, is pretty low calorie, but I guess when you add Sour Patch Kids to it, that changes rapidly. And a shocking amount of added sugars, though I guess I shouldn't say shocking because it seems pretty obvious. Taking a look at the ingredients they used to create this bizarre chimera, I really don't know what I was expecting. We get some dyes, some confectionery sugar coating, the things that make it sour. It's not just citric acid. We have popcorn, we have Sour Patch Kids, and it's probably exactly what you would expect from something like this. So the Sour Patch Kids trademark on here, it's a Sour Patch brand. At last, in America, 2 tasty treats joined together in amazing deliciousness. To be decided on that, we'll see. It's light, fluffy popcorn with a red berry drizzle of Sour Patch Kids. So maybe it's only the red Sour Patch Kids flavor? I'm not sure, we'll find out soon. It's a perfect match, we know you'll love it. Again, that's to be determined. And it tastes good to snack on them. We have their website on here, and apparently Ryan Seacrest's foundation has something to do with this. I'm assuming the foundation does something good, but to see it on a bag like this is just bizarre considering I have no idea what the foundation does. Future host here, I looked it up. The Ryan Seacrest Foundation is a non-profit dedicated to inspiring today's youth through entertainment and education-focused initiatives. Here's a quick look at the website, and I'll link it in the info below as well. A portion of Candy Pop sales are donated to the foundation, so that's good stuff. This is not an ad, just wanted to figure out why they were on the back of this packet. And we'll go back to the video now. Let's get this open and see what we're dealing with here. I'm going to get a bowl, and I was planning on cutting the top open with some scissors, but it seems there's an easy tear part here, so we're going to use that instead. Let's get the bowl and get my scissors out of the way, and we're going to tear this open and take a first look inside the bag. Well, you can't really see anything, so let's open it up a bit further so we can look at them in their natural habitat. I am getting a very intense popcorn smell, and you can actually see the specks of the Sour Patch Kids in there. Let's get this out of shot for you. I can smell popcorn, but I also smell a very Fruit Loop type smell. So that fake, fruity, cereally, hard to place fruit smell. And we're gonna pour this out into a bowl so we can take a closer look at it. I opened this like an ape, so I'll have to figure out how to store that later. For now, let me catch the stray runaways here, put the bag down, and we can examine the popcorn itself. So it just seems to be regular popcorn, and then you can see the Sour Patch Kids bits grafted on here or mixed on, tossed on. I'm assuming they put a little coating on the popcorn, then chop up the Sour Patch Kids, dismember them, and then toss the popcorn through it. I've stalled long enough, let's taste these. The popcorn itself does have a sweetness to it, but I would probably say this is butter popcorn. That's what it tastes like, and it just has a weird sticky layer over it. You can see that they have various colors of Sour Patch Kids on here. It's not just the red one. We got some blue, some orange, some greens. I'm trying to see if I get that trademark Sour Patch Kid flavor, but I don't really taste it. With a Sour Patch Kid, you bite into them, you get that sharp shock of sour flavor as you bite through that citric acid coating of the initial outer layer. Then, as you go deeper, you get the flavor of the Sour Patch Kid, whatever it may be, and this does not taste like that. You'll see a little give if I push on it. Okay, it does explode, so it's not totally soft. I'll have to clean that up later. But you can definitely see that it has a bit of give to it. It's not the standard popcorn crunchy that you're used to. I am still eating them, so that's something good. I do not think this would be the same as just dumping a bunch of Sour Patch Kids into your popcorn though. But on the other hand, this is probably cleaner than that because I assume your Sour Patch Kids would get a little melty because of the heat of the popcorn. Though I suppose that depends on how fresh the popcorn is. It's hard to describe the flavor of these. The popcorn definitely doesn't have the initial satisfying crunch. There is a little crunch, don't get me wrong, but it's softer, almost slightly soggy. Even other pre-popped bagged popcorn is usually not this soft. Whatever they did to add the Sour Patch Kids to this definitely affected the texture of the popcorn. I really don't know what to make of these. Would I buy these again? Considering that the bag was $5, definitely not. The taste is not terrible. It reminds me of Fruit Loops. It's like eating popcorn mixed with slightly sour Fruit Loops, which as I say does not sound that appealing. As I continue to talk though, there is definitely an aftertaste of Sour Patch Kids. So it doesn't only taste like a weird Fruit Loop meld, there is some Sour Patch Kid flavor, but that only comes in at the end when I'm not eating the popcorn itself. So I eat the popcorn, chew it, swallow it, I get that Fruit Loop weirdness combined with the butter popcorn flavor, then I talk for a couple seconds, and then I taste the remnants of a Sour Patch Kid, the aftertaste of one. It's pretty weird. Overall, I'm going to give these a thumbs down. They are not worth $5 a bag. An interesting novelty to make a YouTube video on, sure. A permanent snacking solution? Definitely not. Unless you can find it for much cheaper. And that's pretty much it. It's time to clean up that popcorn now. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. And thank you for dining with us today at the Brown Table.